Well, again, hello, fellow zombies. 5:41 in the morning, West Coast time. It's still the 6th of June, 2020. Did I say June? December. Nearly the end of the month. Not alive and awake yet. This is the Weaver John's Heroes in California losing his mind. Okay, so a couple of videos down. I was trying to explore the world of racism as I was trying to see it. I mean, I did see part of the C-SPAN viewpoints that they were showing on corporate media. Three university presidents getting their ass grilled because of anti Semitism actions happening. And I see a video concerning about racism happening there. Racism on the campus, racism on videos, racism. We as human beings really have it in for each other, don't we? Hating each other because we can't even stand each other's differences left and right, and we can't even get past the damn shit. But we'll be hypocritical about everybody else. We'll try to throw in a holier than thou crap on people. Because I go to church, I am holier than thou. I pray to God like crazy. Listen to me doing this thing on a soapbox. These people are dangerous. We must hold our contempt for them and be contempt of these people. They are infidels. They are fill in the blanks on the anger and hatred and vitriol we got. And you're probably going to be asking me, am I immune from all this stuff? Hell no. Are you kidding me? I got indoctrinated into this stuff a long time ago as a kid. I mean, there have been other videos I've put out there concerning about my situations. I mean, I've got it documented. I have to put it on the record. I have to be accountable, transparent, and responsible. You hear me say them. Three words. Accountable, responsible, transparent. Doesn't mean I'm perfect. Despite the shirt. This particular break from college, I'm supposed to take it easy, but I'm not taking it easy. And I'm hoping that some of the links I'll probably be sending over to my therapist at this point over here. I hope she realizes. Look, I had to cancel the appointment. I was trying to make an indication on one particular previous video that I was losing it. I just didn't know how to talk about it. Usually, when I'm talking about it, I'm I'm collected. I haven't gone through the emotional trauma. You go to the doctor, you show best face, you show, oh, I'm all right. I'm just suffering through pain and everything else going on right now, but I'm fine. I'm okay. No, I'm not just breaking down like crazy, but I'm. Yeah, I'm filling the blanks on that stuff. I watch the news these days, and it's making me sick to my stomach sometimes. Because sometimes I see the hypocrisy, bureaucracy, and we're talking about other people losing their lids, and they're losing their lunch, and losing everything else going on. I would like to have another president coming out here, or president trying to get a second term and says, "I want to be a dictator. You're going to follow me because I say so. I want the power, and I want you to give it to me because I want. I'm going to hold people accountable. We're going to hold them over pits of fire and barbecue them." No, we're not. But I'm just saying that I am going to be the president of this here country because I'm going for a second or third term. Third term, yeah, we're gonna break the Constitution, aren't we? Yeah, I get an office over here, be the gas bag. Yeah, gas bag number 45 kept saying that to himself. And the pundits are going after people are going after this like crazy. They're talking about it on a constant basis. We're scared of a second term coming from the orange gas bag at number 45. I don't want to use his name. I don't want to give him all that much publicity and encouragement. I'll still call him a gas bag. Likes to gaslight people left and right. Likes to be a princess crybaby. He wants to be a tough guy. He's a tough old fart. Why the hell is people wanting this guy in the first place? I never could quite figure him out. What is it about this orange gas bag that people like? Oh, he's this and he's that and he's this and that. I'm like, but why? What was the hook that drew you into his insanity here? You don't understand. Well, I'll make the people understand. Well, you don't. No, no, no. You don't. You, me. What's it mean to you? What is it about this gas bag that he tells the truth? Really? All the stuff people keep trying to prove that he's not, and you think he is. They're lying. Do you have proof? Yeah, that's what I thought. People keep complaining about democracy being the weakest damn form of government, and it is. That's one of the government forms out there that's supposed to be providing liberty and freedom to a point. Other than that, you got a dictatorship of one way or another. An oligarchy, aristocracy, authoritative. Good lord, yeah, the rest of the terminology I keep forgetting left and right what the hell we're supposed to be. People still have a problem with the definitions concerning about what America is. Are we a republic? Are we a democracy? Are we a representative democracy or a representative republic? Even sometimes the federalist people, I find it still has an issue with this. Even if I happen to do a name search on it, or just a subject search on it, still doesn't quite nail it down for me. Yes, we have a republic. We have representatives. They're supposed to be voting in laws. We have a bicameral Congress, House of Representatives, and then we got the U.S. Senate. Supposed to be making out the laws necessary for our country to run, managing the purse. Executive branch does the law enforcement, rule enforcement. Justice Department, or actually the court system that we have, the judicial system, is supposed to be examining the laws to see whether or not they are legal or not, or if they're fair or not, and if they are covered under the Constitution one way or another, by letter or by spirit or by both. So it's a hell of a system we have for democracy at this point over here. One form is trying to get control of the other one, and we still want to get an orange gas bag in there because we are so in tune with this orange gas bag. We'll do anything and everything for him. And I'm like, you got to be fucking kidding me. Yeah, I'm using the language. I'm using the language on this one. People are so enamored with this guy, I don't even know what the hell their major malfunction is. They don't like people having an education? Well, that's their major malfunction, isn't it? Because if they couldn't get it themselves, they want to deny it to everybody else and be just as dumb and stupid as they are. Yeah, I call them on it. You're a elitist snob. No, I know what the guy in liberal wokeism. I grew up under the old political system that we actually had. We actually had GOP versus Democrats. My family was liberal, but my mom liked to get information from both sides. She wanted to keep it fair and balanced at our house. Sometimes we would have arguments. We'd watch political shows. We tried to keep informed. My mother, if she was thoroughly, if she would have been voting, or actually tried to work campaigns, but she never did. But she would talk a storm about the damn thing. Hell, we'd listen to the old guard on let's see, McLaughlin group, the conservative groups. First of all, we would watch Good Morning America. This week, we had David Brinkley on. And then we had George Stephanopoulos. And during those days, we also had the McLaughlin group. They would have maybe one liberal on there, and everybody else was conservative. But most of them were editorial, publishers, uh, editors, they did it. Ma and I would be arguing about it. They would be watching and listening, barely getting into it, but did go along with things. But he never did think. He didn't want to. He didn't want to do it. He didn't want to give himself a headache. But we enjoyed the stuff on the online. We didn't have online during those days. At the turn of the century, of this century, we have more and more online crap. And it's become more and more of a nightmare. We'd watch the cable news shows just to get some kind of perspectives going on. Mom would stick to the British stuff. She wasn't interested in the British government. She just watched the British fiction of sorts. I'd listen to the politics happening over there. Hell, they were a little bit more livelier than our Congress. The one thing they didn't allow was public gathering on it. The only thing you would is watch the television all the time. Yeah, it still gets me every time I keep talking about stuff like this because I'm still getting my ass kicked on this one. I'm still getting my ass kicked on this one. We have an amazing system that's been lasting for about 247 years. And still, we have a major issue with the damn thing. We've had empires rise and fall throughout the history of mankind. But for having a stable democracy going, a democratic system, a republic, we're not as old as England, but we're still holding our own. But in this situation, we're trying to kill each other. I'm not trying to say eliminating life. I'm talking about eliminating freedom, ideas, our liberties that we take for granted. I'm seeing that happen right now in my own lifetime. People want more conservative, want more constriction, want more safety and security. We don't want the freedom. We're going to be, and this is the irony of it. I've been called sheeple. I'm wondering who is the sheep at this point. You wonder about the sheep being controlled and corralled, and yet you're the ones doing all the corralling and be corralled. I don't know. I'll get into the tirade and stuff a little bit later today. Right now, my brain is going on shutdown again.